Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Let's see where she just took off to. Get up here. I will tell you why in just a second. Hello, girl. Alright, so I gotta tell you what just happened here. She was all antsy, wanting to get outside. And it's a very overcast day. As you can see, it's cooler today. I mean, yesterday we were in the 80s. It was a really nice day. We definitely have rain coming today. And it's, I don't think it's 70 degrees out today. But anyway, hold on one second, guys. Come on, girl. So, anyway, she's all antsy, wants to get outside. And I'm like, okay. So I come to the door, have the door open like I do right now. And I look out, and I see going down the hill. I'm like, oh man, look at the size of that. It's a big black dog. And then all of a sudden I realized, no, that's not a big black dog. It's a big black bear. So after the sunflower seeds, the bear's been up here looking around, seeing what it can get. And so obviously there's no food out, so there's nothing for the bear to get. Hella! And she came out when we did, because the bear had gone down the hill. And then actually what I did is I came out and I fired a shot down the hill just as a deterrent to scare it, hopefully so it doesn't want to come back, because obviously they don't like gunfire. And so then we came out, and Hella got her hackles all up and went this way, and then she went down the hill. So I don't know if there was another bear. I hope not. I don't want her to get into anything with a bear. Come on, baby girl. But yeah, so that was interesting. You know, it's and people wonder. You know, and again, I'm gonna mention this again. Well, why do you carry a gun when you're out on your property? Well, you know, that's why. Because a big black bear is definitely going to be stronger and cause more damage than I can do to it shaking my fist at it or shaking my head at it. Now you get out of here, mister. That's not going to work. Hella! God, she irritates me sometimes when she does that. I know she's trying to be protective, but she needs to be careful at the same time. But anyway, so that was an interesting start to the day here. Yeah, bears are a lot of fun. Yeah, not. They can be quite destructive, obviously. But so hopefully that stays away. We want to make sure that's what like I said, I want to have it be a deterrent. I think what I need to start doing is more of a deterrent, is coming out like for about a week straight and do a little bit of shooting. If I do that, that's going to make them go, hey, yeah, I don't think I want to be up in that area. So I think that's what I'm going to have to start doing. Could use a little practice anyway, right? Never hurts anything. But anyway, and see, like right now, I wouldn't shoot right now, because even though Hella went down that way, it don't mean that she didn't come around or go someplace else. Because the other day, she was going that way, took off, and I started calling her, and then, you know, 3-4 minutes later, she come up out of the woods down here. So you just don't know where she's going to pop out at. I'm sorry for the whistling, but that's how she knows I'm looking for her. But anyway, yeah, so that's where we're at with that. I got one more jar of sugar water left, and I think I'm going to actually end up dumping that just because, they told me to stop feeding the bees, and so that they can, like, you know, focus on collecting their own and eat some of what they already have in there. And then they'll be bringing more in. They'll be busier then, and they've built up the colony enough now. And so I am going to have to go in there and look at stuff and try to figure some stuff out. I do want to set up that other... Here she comes. What are you doing, baby? Was there another bear? Huh? Good girl. Protecting daddy? Okay, relax. I know, you're a good girl. And here comes the rain. Alright, so here's an article I saw today. I wanted to touch base with you on this. So obviously this video is going to basically be about the bear. Right? So, unwanted visitor at the homestead. How's that for a title, right? So we will do that. But anyway, and I will have to get up and look. I'm sure it hasn't messed with the bees, because like I said, the food was down here, and that's why it's keep coming back here. So I'm just going to have to do some shooting, like I said, and I think that will be more of a deterrent, and it'll stop coming around. But anyhow, so I saw an article today, and I thought this was interesting, so I thought I would share it with you. Look at her, she's a nut. Here, stay here. So, 2-week notice. Let's talk about that for a second. How many times, come on baby, hey. How many times have you given a 2-week notice, right? You got a new job, you want to do the right thing, and you want to give your 2-week notice to your job because you know that's the right thing to do. Hella girl! She's on that scent. So you want to do the right thing. So you give your 2 weeks notice. And what happens inevitably, a lot of times, they fire you. They get rid of you, right? When a company goes to get rid of you, do they give you a 2-week notice? Do they tell you, listen, you know what? Yeah, things aren't really working out with you. So we're going to let you work like the next 2 weeks so you have time to go look for another job. Do they do that for you? Huh? They don't. So why is it that we should give them notice that now we're leaving, and what they a lot of times do when they realize that, oh, this person's gone, he's out of here, they get rid of you. I'll give you a great example of something that happened to me. I was in high school. I was working for Bell's in Caledonia, New York. It was a grocery store in the town. It's not there anymore. They've been bought out by Surefine or something like that is there now. But anyway, I was working in produce. So I was working full-time when I was a senior. Well, I had signed up for the military. And so we got into the summer. And I wasn't leaving until November. And I think it was like June or July. And I let my boss know. I said, listen, I just want to be honest with you. You know, I'm going in the military. I'm leaving in November. But I'll work right up until I leave. Well, I got fired like 2 weeks later. And I'm like, really? And this was the woman that said, oh yeah, I want to train you to be my replacement so that, you know, when I retire, you can take over the produce department. Because I showed up to work every day. I did my job. I worked. That's just always the way I was. But, you know, because of the fact that I decided I didn't want to be there or had different plans, they'll get rid of you in a heartbeat. So my question to you guys, do you think we should, as employees, give a 2-week notice or treat the business like they treat us? They don't give us a 2-week notice when they want to get rid of us, so why should we do it for them? I don't think you should have to give a 2-week notice. If I got a new job and they said, hey, we want you to start next week, I'm going to go, yep, I'm there, baby. I'm ready to go. So those are things you got to think about. Curious to your thoughts on that. So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here for now, guys. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. All right, I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.